everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Daniel Godfrey. I'm Technical Marketing Engineer at Foxit Software. I'm joining you here from EDUCAUSE to talk to you a little bit about Foxit eSign and why so many campuses are adapting it for all of their document management systems. I'm just going to go into a little bit about what advantages campuses can get from adapting Foxit eSign and all the benefits, including cost savings. So there's been a revolution in e-signature, especially in education, especially given recent events like COVID and the switch to at-home learning. eSign has become very important to collecting data from students, from parents, from new hires, from teachers and faculty. And it's become an important tool for general document management. Now, if you're not unaware, eSign solutions are spelled out in the eSign Act of 2000, which gives it a legal binding as long as it meets certain qualifications. Foxit eSign does meet those qualifications, so you can rest assured that the signatures you're getting on your documents are going to be legally backed up in any court in the U.S. All right. And the growing popularity of eSign has meant that you need to find a solution that you can deploy for all your documents. For important signatures about enrollment for new students, to vendors, to employment. All those documents have to be signed, have to be collected, have to be tracked. Foxit eSign is here for you to do that. All right, why does my campus need Foxit eSign? Well, a lot of reasons. Improving productivity is the number one reason. Paper documents are slow and they're difficult. They're hard to gather data from. You can't really extract anything unless you're doing it by hand, and that takes time. And you might think, oh, well, paper is nice and cheap. Well, that's until you realize how difficult it is to transfer that paper, copy that paper, archive that paper. It becomes very expensive very quickly. Tracking progress is also another great reason why you should adapt Foxit eSign. You can make sure that all of your documents are being properly tracked, make sure your important signatures are being kept up to date, make sure you're letting your signers know that they need to sign documents on time, and then you can also extract their signatures from there and make sure that your workflow processes are staying on track. Maintaining legal compliance is an important part of e-signature solutions. Maybe even more compliant than actual hand signatures are e-signatures. And that's because we have systems like multi-factor authentication, email tracking, history tracking, and all sorts of other ways that we stay legally compliant to make sure your documents are going to be able to be backed up in a court of law, just in case you would need that. We also provide we build integrated workflows. So we work with you to make sure that our document solution works in your current workflows. We actually want them to enhance your document workflows, especially the workflows that involve physical paper. Those can be expensive, those can be time consuming, those can be difficult to collect. We want to make sure that those are digitized and that it's on a very convenient and efficient workflow management system. And you can do all of that with Foxit eSign. It's not just about signatures, it's about document workflows, data, and signatures. How will Foxit eSign help me? In a lot of ways. Admissions and enrollment, of course. Admitting new students, there are many papers that they might need to sign. You might need to get parents' approval on things, and all the different needs for enrollment, including on-campus housing, new classes, enrollment into certain courses. All those things can be done very easily with Foxit eSign. You can set up review processes to make sure that students are getting proper review from deans, from teachers, and set up a workflow system to make sure your documents are properly managed. Request forms. Request forms are a very common occurrence in education, especially in higher education, especially with students that are constantly requesting new classes, pass-fail notifications, change of housing. All these things can be easily done with Foxit eSign. You can allow your students to apply their signature and make sure that they're a legally backtracked signature, and allow them to more easily turn in these papers. We don't need students running around campus, finding professors, finding teachers. As long as they know their email, they can get their signature on a document. Onboarding is another great solution with education. There's a lot of turnover, of course, so constantly moving new teachers in and out. Let's make that whole system a lot more easy with eSign solutions and document workflows. Send out all your important documents directly to your teachers, especially when you have teachers that are working possibly across the country now, where we're hiring from anywhere now with at-home learning. So getting signed paper documents can be an extreme hassle for those situations. So onboarding is a great use for eSign. Vendor and business agreements, of course. So you're creating a lot of different vendor agreements. You want to make sure that those are legally backed and that the service level agreement is agreed upon and that you can track that. Make sure that every important signature is gathered on these documents. eSign solution, Foxit eSign makes that incredibly easy to do. Why choose Foxit eSign specifically for education? There's a lot of reasons to choose Foxit eSign. We have great automation tools that allow you to save time when building forms and building different documents. You can integrate into our current PDF editor directly, so you can go straight from editing a document to sending it for a request for signature in moments. We also have great service for enterprise level educators. We provide APIs and integrations and assistance in those integrations. We also have a lot of flexibility in your licensing. We have bundled licenses with our PDF editor, so you can get all-in-one solution, PDF editor and eSign solution. We also have enterprise standalone solutions that offer greater flexibility and offer greater features like bulk sending, multi-factor authentication, APIs, and many, many more. Another really fantastic feature is our price. You're going to find that our competitors' prices can make implementing campus-wide document workflow systems impractical. We want to fix that. We want to make sure that all of your document solutions and all of your document workflows can be turned into eSign. And we do that by offering incredibly decent prices for our enterprise level. You can get you can get envelopes for as low as $1.20 for your full campus, and make it. And our license management system means that you can spread those envelopes out throughout your entire campus. Very simple through your Active Directory or any other single sign-on system. All right. Another great feature is we are compliant and secure. So we focus on, we're an education team, so we focus on FERPA and making sure that our systems and our processes are FERPA compliant. Not only that, but we also have taken the HECFAT survey on our cloud services, which is an EDUCAUSE survey that goes over security and compliance, and they found that we had a very mature security and compliance system, so your information is going to be safe. We know that there are a lot of regulations around the protection of student information, and we take that very seriously, and we want to make sure that no breaches, no data loss has ever happened. And we are quite confident in our systems. We also, if you're purchasing our enterprise level, we are HIPAA compliant. So you're getting a HIPAA level of security. So if you have a medical school or any other medical information that you're sharing on campus that needs to be HIPAA compliant when shared, Foxit allows you to do that. We also have PCI compliance as well for credit card transactions. So you can be sure that your information is going to be safe with us. All right, let's see how easy it is to request signatures with Foxit eSign. I'm going to show you a little bit of an advanced feature. It's going to be bulk signature along with field merge. So we're going to be able to take a list of students and their information and merge them into a document and send them out to those students for requests for signature. So let's see how that works. Yeah, so as you can see right here, you got your top ribbon is going to give you all the information on all the documents that you still have sent out for signature. You might need to be signing these documents or just reviewing them. Here's where you would set up your single document if you were just sending it out to a single individual, as you might do for if you know exactly who you're sending it to a vendor. But you're most likely going to be sending out templates to large amounts of students in bulk, right? So creating a template is very easy. It's very similar to creating a single document. All you got to do is click upload, and then pull up a document from either your cloud services, so Google, Dropbox, any of those, or just your desktop, of course. So let's get right here. I'm pulling in a PDF document. Well, you can also convert Word documents. You can convert PowerPoints. You can convert images, HTML. All of that can be instantly converted to a document. So as you can see right here, we got a blank form document that is unassigned. So what we have to do to make sure that this becomes an eSign solution is assign fields for signature to different users. So as you can see right here, we have two signature fields, so we're going to have two recipients for here. So the first recipient will be the student, and they'll be setting up, last name, first name, kind of general information, email address. And some of this information you might already have, so you might want to save some of your students some time, right? So creating a merge field, as I'll show in a second, will allow students to easily insert information into these fields, or allow our system to insert information in these fields to save your students, save your faculty a little bit of time. So it makes it very simple to assign fields to different users. As you can see right here, we're assigning two different signature fields to two different parties. And it's right now it is a generic party because it's going to be based on who you send it to. So once you decide your senders, then that'll decide who signs where. So yeah, the next step is to check out the document, make sure it's the one you want to use. You can also add other templates to send in one request. So when you bundle these templates together, that's actually one envelope. So it saves you time for major requests. Right here, so we're going to show off the multi-factor authentication. So we have multiple options. We got SMS, text, email, knowledge base, all sorts of different ways to multi-factor authenticate. You can also enforce signing order. So if there's an important workflow that you need in terms of getting one person's approval, then a dean or a teacher, you can set up that workflow very easy with this sequence. So right here for the first signer, that's going to be the student, right? We're going to try to sign up with a group of students. But as you can see right here, our student group is empty. So what we got to do is go to our settings, and then we're going to go down, in just one second, we're going to go down to our email groups. Here's where you can actually set up a lot of different customizations, including your own logos on your eSign solution. Make sure your signatures or your requests are coming out with your own logos on them. So yeah, two ways you can set up an email group. One, automatically right there. Second one is actually uploading an Excel file. So that's probably the most easy way to do it. We actually give sample files to give you a guide on how to actually upload this information. But if you don't have that, you can easily just click on, or if you already have the information, you easily just click on upload. Just put in an Excel sheet. So the first one, this is going to be the email group. This is the student information. So it's your email, phone number, name. And as you can see right here, our parties have just been added to that group instantly from that Excel sheet. So now we can actually go back to our templates, just right here. All right, and we're going to have to, again, make sure that this is the template we're going to want to send. We don't want any complications with that. You don't want to send any of the wrong documents. So you're going to verify again that you're on the right document. And then after that, you're going to see that once we go down to, I'm going to set the enforce signature, and we go down to our add group. And as you can see right there, we got 4 members in our group now. So those are the students that we just uploaded to our email group. And then for this one, it makes it very easy to have an add me button. So if you're the sender of the thing and you're also going to be the signer, just click add me and it'll add your information immediately to that second signing field. So yeah, once you have your senders and your system all set up, just go to next. This next part is going to be for field merge. So if you have information already on students, you want to save them some time, or information on faculty or anybody, or any information at all, and you want to save a little bit of time, you can do a very similar process as we did for the email group and upload an Excel sheet with that information. Again, we're given a sample of the information that we have. So it gives you all the fields that are available in your document. So if you have this information, you set it up for them beforehand. Makes it a lot easier on your signer, saves them a little bit of time. And again, it's very easy to upload that file. Just go click to upload. And then just like we did for that email group, we're going to upload our student information. All right, and then instantly uploads right there. All you have to do is click next. Here you're going to have the ability to actually create your own specific messaging. So we give you a default message, but if you want specific instructions for your signer or a specific message to go out to them, you can actually decide the exact message and edit it right here, including with variables for their information. So you can actually personalize it to the person who's receiving it. Very, very helpful for giving instructions on how to sign or, and just explaining in general what's going on here. All right, so it's going to jump to this page, and it's going to show us a breakdown of the documents that we have right now. So right now, as you can see, we don't no one's opened it because it's just been sent out. But it will give you a breakdown of all the current statuses of all the signatures. So those are the 4 students that we have seen right there. So if you just hop over to one of these student emails, you'll get an idea of what our solution looks like. So this would be from like a receiver, a recipient of the request. So a student in this situation. So they're going to have a very simple interface. Just all you have to do is view document with that one button, and they'll be immediately brought to the signing page. And they don't need a license or anything from this. They are an unlicensed student. All they need is an email to be able to do this. And as you can see, their information's already been input, at least the information we had on the Excel sheet, and their fields are specifically signed up right there. All they have to do is click on it, and it inputs their signature. And if they'd like to change their signature to handwritten signature, typed signature, or a picture of a signature, they also have options to do that as well. Once they're all signed up, though, all you have to do is click Finish, right-click, and it'll make sure you understand that this is a legally binding document and that you are who you say you are. Click Confirm, and it will give you a little bit of message. There we go. Congratulations, you've signed your document. So your document has been signed. It's now up to the next recipient of that document, which was the original requester, actually. But yeah, we're going to go back to our documents page and kind of check out how that's changed our system a little bit and how it shows the different data that we've collected. All right, so here's our document page. We're going to look at the document we actually just sent out. Looks like, as you can see, we had partially signed because we've had one signer assigned so far. So yeah, we just click on that to see the breakdown of our solution, right? Yeah, so it'll actually send us to the signature. Sorry, the signer is still yet to sign, so they got to sign the document. They got one more form field just down there. Again, easy, click, add your signature. That's all you have to do. You don't have to use your thumb pad or anything like that. You can just have a text-based signature. Makes it a little bit more simple. Click Finish, and this will be the last signature on the document. So after this, the document will be fully signed. And what you're going to see with this document is going to be not only the full history right here on the right. Oh, sorry, one sec. And click OK. Congratulations. There we go. Right-click on it. So right now we have a full history breakdown of the document from the creation, from when it was sent, from when it was signed, to every single field has been spelled out right there. It also gives you a certificate with that information for your archive to make sure you can back up that this document has been signed, it's been received. And then we're going to go back to our document one more time, and we're going to take a look at the data that we're actually collecting. So we're going to go to Documents and go down here to Bulks because we did a bulk signature, right? So yeah, that top document is the bulk signature we just sent out. We're going to get some of the data back on that. So as you can see, our pie charts have changed a little bit. We have a fully signed, fully open document. So 25% of the documents have been signed. It gives you a breakdown right here of the ones that haven't. It gives you options to send reminders, to send new messages, or cancel if there was a mistake. You can entirely cancel out the request. But another option that you have is to actually download that data. So you need to actually extract the data and use it to manipulate it, put it in other systems. So you can easily download the Excel sheet of the full data. And it will give you the form fields and all the information that's been filled in, along with the emails that it was originally sent to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so a full data breakdown of all the information that we received. So that's all it takes. It took about 7 minutes to gather very important student information, rather than having them download a PDF online, print it out, sign it, run down to your office, drop it off on your desk, get your signature, take that back to their principal or their dean, get their signature, then turn it in. All that was done in 7 minutes. And if you don't think that's worth $1.20, then you really should. All right. Well, that was my Foxit eSign solution. Again, we are a very robust system. So if you want to roll out to a full campus document solution, choose Foxit eSign. Thank you.